Confined space entries, specifically those related to maintenance work in sewer manholes, have been both necessary and a generally accepted practice by industry professionals for many years. While every conceivable precaution is taken to minimize the risks associated with this activity, given the lack of options, technological improvements, and alternative methods, workers may still be required to enter these structures to perform a variety of activities including inspections, maintenance, and repair work. As an example, the total estimated cost for confined space entry for the city of Antioch would on average be $2,527. The price tag includes up to 5 employees, including rescue personnel on site, up to 3 vehicles, the entry and rescue equipment, and traffic control for the duration of the job.
Hi, I'm Ron Terry. I work for the City of Antioch. I was approached by Roger Clark to figure out a better way to put the flow meter in the hole without having to send somebody down to do it. This is a flow meter, and the whole purpose of the tool, this goes in the pipe and tells you how much flow over a certain amount of time. It plugs into a sensor which goes into a computer and tells them the flow. This mounts onto one of these, depending on the size of the pipe, and these are adjustable to go from 6-inch pipe all the way up to I think 36-inch pipe. So this connects onto here, and then one of these poles hooks onto that, screws on right here, and the poles are all adjustable depending on the depth of the manhole, and then it's lowered in, and as it's lowered into the hole, pushed into the pipe, it expands and tightens itself into the pipe so the flow doesn't push it back out. And then on top of the manhole, this goes over it, expands out, and tightens against the pole to keep it rigid and to keep it from moving while the test is being done. It's basically a piece of 1-inch pipe with some thread stock that I got and welded a nut on the end, and the rubber fittings, everything is it's all just homemade. This is just for painting. You buy it at any hardware store, extendable pole. I popped the plastic end off and used a piece of a female adapter, copper adapter, and riveted on the end. It's all hardware items. This piece came from the manufacturer of the flow meter. Okay. And it just simply drops right in. It pretty much stays right where it's supposed to stay. Tightens up there, tightens up right there. And then the sensor would be attached to the end of this wire. And I usually just loop it right over here, roll up the wire and hang the whole thing in, pull the manhole cover back on, and it sits for a couple of weeks. It's all just doing its job. Just loosen it up. Pull it out, rinse it off, and it's pretty much done.
It was estimated the average cost to perform this task using the Terry tool is now $181 per location. Additionally, The task can now be accomplished with 2 employees, 1 depending on location, 1 service truck, minimal traffic control, and most importantly, the risks associated with a confined space entry are eliminated.